we weren't really sure on this one, but we gave them the chance to comment on it. And then we said that, you know, we're giving them an open, clean, fair, open chance to give us some feedback on this. We're willing to avoid the topic should you guys feel that you could call us or talk to us or something on, you know, that we shouldn't do it. But we told them when we were going to record the show, and you know what time they needed to have this back to us by, and they have decided not to contact us. I even gave them my home phone number, my cell phone, and my email, so that they could get a hold of me in any way that they wanted, should they have chosen.
What strongly pisses me off about this whole thing is that Penya is a very independent game. We found out in the last show that most people who have played it only found out by word of mouth. Now, when you think about it, how many media sites are out there that cover this game? There's Sweat Drops, Tiki Spellbook, Penya Press, and a few others which are in different other languages. And we're the only one that's media-based. We're basically Penya's media. And usually you would like to have a good relationship with the media, but OGP doesn't seem to care about us, doesn't seem to think that we're going to execute any of the things that we say we are, and it's just like they're attempting to have a bad relationship with us when we're trying to be as nice as possible.
It's not even that we're trying to have like a friendly buddy-buddy relationship. We're just trying to be professional. If the New York Times contacted OGP would most likely respond because they want the press, be it good or bad press, they want the press. And we're getting this out to a lot of people. We're averaging on our shows about 6,000 listeners. And then, you know, we're getting, you know, pretty close to 600 hits a week just when we don't have a show premiere. So we think that, you know,
we're to a level where they should pay attention to us. At least.
Yes, exactly. So we do appreciate the listeners putting up with this slight rant. But it was something that we did find kind of disconcerting because they were unwilling to comment on these rumors whatsoever, and we went through all the proper channels to get comments on these. So that's one thing that's making us suspicious. If you had the chance
to disprove
to shut down a big rumor on a site that you knew and were told every time we sent them an email of our current stats as far as listenerships and hits go, wouldn't you want to shut that rumor down? Wouldn't you want to immediately put a stop to that kind of a rumor going around? And you had the chance to do it and you didn't. So that's all we're really saying.
Not only that, when we were talking with them, we were on a basis where we were actually getting replies. As soon as we kind of sent the questions, and it was kind of like, well, never mind, and we were kind of dropped off the cliff, which wasn't fair. It hurt.
Now on Red Bull, everything you want to know is some things you didn't. Here's Sangolem, Kana, and Kibs with your tips and tricks.
It's time for tips and tricks, and guess what? I have a tip for you at Shining Sands. I know what the desert's like. I live in the desert. But did you know, if you spike through those portals at about 2:30, 2:40 and Shining Sands, you could be shot right onto the green, or at least get a lot more overdrive than you'd expect. Try it. It might be for your benefit.
Alright, now my one today happens to be on Pink Wind. Now, if you happen to be about 15 yards away from the hole, not on the green, and you have a power shot, you could pull out your 9-iron, aim right at the beam, and full power Toma backspin that. It'll go right into the hole.
Oh, you can't see me right now, but I'm in the facepalm.
Didn't you do that last week?
Yeah, he did.
Or last month?
No, but that was for a completely different hole and course.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that's lame.
Oh, come on, it's the hero shot. The hero shot is never lame. It's got hero in the name.
Well, my turn, or my trick today is a lot more awesome than the hero shot. if you are between 60 and 80 yards from the hole, you can use a 1-wood, or a 2-wood, or even a 3-wood sometimes, aim a little bit straight at the beam. Sometimes if you have a high wind and it's a crosswind, you can aim a little bit to the left or to the right. You can even aim to the edge of the beam there, and you can just full power tomahawk backspin that. And I'm sorry, but you're going to have at least 16 spin for some of these, but I'm just telling you, it'll be awesome. You'll really, really enjoy it. You can even use a spin mastery if you don't have enough spin, and that's actually a better idea, seeing as spin masteries do not skip the hole. And that is what we know as the Spartan shot.
I would like to note something. From my calculations, Sandy can only do that hero shot thing for another 214 shows.
Haha.
Well, I'm set then, aren't I?
You bastard! You
Alright.
Kenny.
We'll move on here. Welcome back, part 5 of the future of Albatross, and again, thank you for putting up with our little bit of a rant there on OGP's lack of communications with us.
Newsflash! Newsflash, there are no Astra items in BB tanks.
Alright, thank you for
Yay.
clearing that up for us, Kibs.
Edit that into where it needs to go.
I'm gonna just put it in the middle, just for the hell of it.
Okay. Alright.
But, we're gonna do a quick recap of everything we've learned and why, when we put everything together, we think that it spells out Intrieve taking over the game.
Dun dun dun!
So we're gonna go with number 1. OGP obviously has a very bad contract with them, which no one could blame them if they didn't want to continue putting up with a very...
Are they trying to rework their contract to better the game and keep it? Because they're money whores.
Yay! Please. But Intrieve USA has also been buying up all of the other Intrieve games. Trickster and Grand Chaser, this has already happened on. It's not a rumor, it happened. Albatross 18 license is coming up. That is a rumor, but we know that at some point it will come up. Because all other Pena licenses for their games come up periodically and they are renewed. So we know that it will happen at some point, when we theorize that it'll be happening fairly soon. Another thing, Astro prices have been changed in a way that we theorize helps every game except for Rebel Fighters and Albatross 18.
We don't know about Littell, though.
We do not know about Littell yet. We'll have to see when that comes out.
Yeah.
Another big red flag for us was the fact that we gave OGP the chance to shoot this rumor down, and shoot it down hard, and we also gave the chance for Intrieve to shoot this rumor down, and neither of them wished to respond. They didn't really care either way, so we went ahead and did the show, and we're just letting you know our theories on this. So, when we put all those things together, it really seems to spell out that Albatross 18 is kind of on the rocks with OGP.
But question, is it a pro or is it a con?
Who knows?
It's really hard, like, when things switch hands. Now, I could see in some things where it might be better. You have less middlemen to communicate everything with. You probably would have a much easier time of making exclusive content and everything. But I don't know. It'd just be hard to see, like, all of the GMs and stuff go away that we've gotten to know and love.
Well, not only that, you don't know even if Intrieve will still use the USA as a cash cow, which is what I've always thought they've done. And in my opinion, if they get a hold of it, they might make it even worse. Who knows?
That is a good point. A very ominous point. Now I'm scared.
It's true. It's better to be honest than to give you bullshit. I mean, we've already given out so much information on this theory already. Why not just go the whole 20 miles?
Yes.
9 yards.
I didn't want to go 9 yards. I wanted to walk 20 miles. Okay? Jesus.
240-yard hole-in-one.
Sure.
And now, from his cage in a corner, ready to answer